me start with Instagram. Hello, my YouTube loves. How are you guys? Thank you for joining in. We are going to make Pwason Salé with Bannann Bouyi. So I'm just trying to get Instagram going. Let's see. Let's wait. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, okay? All right. So we're just waiting for a few more people to show up. And after that, we're going to get started. Hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday. Happy weekend. All right, I'm not sure if you guys are coming in just yet. We're still waiting. So I'm just going to start preparing some of the ingredients. We're making this with green plantains. All right. Hello. Hi, Welda. How are you? Thanks for joining in. All right. So we're just going to wait for a few more people to come in. And after that, we'll get started. Today's live is actually going to be a very short one. We are making salted fish with boiled plantains and a little bit of salad on the side. If you saw the last live, we did boiled plantains with like a quick tossed salad. So that's exactly what we're going to do again. The reason why we are making this today is because of, it's Palm Sunday weekend. And uh, so today we are making salted fish. So, so the reason why we're doing this is because it's Palm weekend. Next week is Easter weekend. So, as Christians and as Haitians, for Good Friday, we don't eat meat. So, we usually eat fish. So, therefore, this is like a traditional meal for Haitians where you make salted fish in a sauce and you serve it with either white rice or some sort of starch of your choice. But for us, it's traditionally boiled plantains with the sweet potatoes. Okay. Um, and then you can also serve it with some salad on the side. For this, we are using the watercress and put some tomatoes on the side. All right. The recipe is not on the website. I'm just going to show you how we do it. I do plan on having the recipe on the website sometime soon. Just don't have a date yet. Okay. So I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. Um, I have my water boiling already. So let me show you. This is the fish that we are using. Okay. You can see it. All right. So this is actually cod. So the salted cod. And how you'll be learning today. Well, I hope so. So thank you. So so this is salted cod, but you don't have to use the cod. You can actually use red snapper for it as well. Okay. Another great fish for it will be the the porgy fish. That's also good with it. We're not going to use anything extravagant to make this because it's actually a flavorful dish that's very lemony. And also, it doesn't require a lot of ingredients. So the sauce won't be red. It's actually going to be nice, like whitish, light color. All right. So, Instagram, thank you so much again. Love my fatties. Hello. So, I actually pinned down what we are making today. Please, in the mix of it, let me know if you have any questions, any comments, or if I need to explain anything further. We're not going to take long today with this live. It is Saturday. I know you guys don't want to be stuck here with me as much as I would love for you to be stuck here with me, but I also have to get ready for church for tomorrow. So, okay. So I'm going to turn this over and give it to our son so he can handle it, and let's get going. All right. Can you flip it for him, please? All right. So, okay, we're good. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Um, this is the plantain that I am using. Using the green plantains. You can use the yellow plantains if you choose to. Just be mindful of your boiling time because yellow plantains cook fast. This, I'm only making one today, so within 10 to 12 minutes, it should be done, completely boiled and cooked. Okay. So I already cut off the ends. I already washed my plantains. If you guys been with me for a while, you know I wash almost everything. So I already washed all of the ingredients we're going to use. So if you have never made plantains before, especially boiled plantains, it's really easy. Cut the ends off, and afterwards, just um, make a slit through the ridges, and that's it. The reason why I am making the slit is because I want it lets me know when the plantain is completely boiled because the skin kind of like opens up and it makes it a lot easier for us to peel it when it's ready. Okay. Another thing I like to do, another tip is that have some lemon over it, especially if you're going to boil plantains in a pot that you actually do like because it will turn the pot, give it like a little dark grayish color that can destroy some of your pots. All right. So if you squeeze a little bit of lemon juice in the water, it will help for it to not be so dark. Okay. I'm also using the sweet potatoes. I'm not using our Americanized traditional sweet potatoes. This is actually it's white inside, Caribbean version. So you can get this at your local international store. And sometimes big companies, or even if you have like a Trader Joe's next to you, they usually have this as well. Okay. So to help with the cooking process, because this is a pretty big one, to help with the cooking process, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to slice it in half, maybe make it four pieces, and so we can cook faster. All right. So, guys, we have AJ in the background, so he's trying to work this. We're good. All right. Can you guys hear us okay?
Yeah, awesome. Son he's doing track, so he's not in, so he's texting, so we're making sure that he's okay.
Yes. All right. So cut this in half. This is a big one right here. So just be careful, please, when you are cutting. Okay. You got it. All right. Mm-mm.
He does okay.
I don't know. All right, you good? So I'm cutting this into 4 pieces. And now we're going to move over to the stove so these can start cooking. And afterwards, we're going to move over with everything else. Okay? All right. So, all right. So that's going to cook. Now I'm also going to add in the plantains. So I'm going to let this cook for a little bit. I'm going to salt it slightly, just a pinch of salt, just to help give it some flavor because, again, this is starch. You don't want it to be too bland. All right. So you can lift it up, Gib. So the next thing I'm going to add now is going to be the fish. Now remember from the last video, I explained to you guys that some of the fish that we have, like if you're using smoke herring, it's usually salty. This cod is actually the same way as well. This version is not like the traditional one you would get at your local grocery store. This is from the international market, so it is salty. Um, what I usually do, let it boil for a few minutes and then rinse it out, boil it again, do it about 2 to 3 times just to reduce the salt level. Okay. So this is what we use for if we're making like what we call mowi, which is codfish. But it's prepared differently. It's actually prepared into like smaller pieces, smaller chunks. I'm trying to give you guys a nice visual. So that's what we're going to attempt to do with this one for this type of dish. This is what I was able to get really at the grocery store. So didn't have, snappers or porgy around. So I opted in for this instead. All right, there's many ways that you can make this. All right, so I'm just going to let it um, just wash off the salt a little bit, rinse it out, and then um, resume the process. Okay. You can see like the skin is still on. It starts to loosen up. You'll find it in the freezer section. Okay. So you see, so that's what I'm going to do with this. And I'm going to rinse it out and do it again. Just be careful. All right. It's actually flavorful. This is very economical as well. Like this fish, I was able to buy 2 pounds worth of this fish for 16 bucks. So this is another one of those budget friendly meals that you can make as well. Okay. All right. So let this boil some. Put this on high. Let it boil. So in the meantime, I'm going to get the rest of my ingredients ready. Oh, let me do this. I forgot to add in the lemon. Okay, so we're going to get the rest of our ingredients ready. So using tomatoes, this is going to be for the salad, and also red bell pepper. You can use any pepper you like. All right, rinse this off. I'm going to use this for the fish, just to flavor our dish. Okay. And I'm not going to just roughly chop them, not too much. Um, just to give the dish some flavor, your sauce some flavor. And you don't have to use lemon. You can also use lime for this. So it's really up to you and what you have available. Okay. All right. And you know, Haitian sauce always have onions and garlic. So, can I get the garlic please? It's in the freezer. All right. Thank you, sir. So you know I put my garlic in the freezer, right? What happened? Should I come?
Uh, Instagram is not live.
Oh, all right. I'll handle Instagram.
No, because Logan had texted, so that's why.
All right. So for my fam on YouTube, so we're going to continue on with the garlic. I'm using a whole bunch of garlic. I don't know how much this is, but this is a whole bunch of garlic. All right. So if you've been with me for a while, you know that I like to put my garlic in the freezer. So, all right, just roughly chop them. Again, this is for the sauce. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can use my mortar and pestle for this. Okay. Is Instagram up now? Guys, we had a little bit of technical difficulty. So I have my son, our other son, in the background working the phone for me, and our other son is actually playing track right now. No, running track right now, and he's been texting back and forth. So we kind of got disconnected. All right. So let me catch you up to date. So here's what we've been doing. We boiled our plantains. We boiled our sweet potatoes. We also boiled our salted fish. And now I am getting ready to smash some garlic. If you've known me, you've been here for a while, you know that I like to put my garlic in the freezer because I buy them in bulk and it lasts longer. We also roughly chopped some bell peppers. Let's see, what else? And that's it. That's really all you missed. So, hello again. All right. So, this is going to be a very good and delicious, budget friendly dish. This the sauce is the star. And Instagram, if you are new, what I was saying earlier is that we make this for Good Friday. It's one of our traditional dishes that we usually make for Good Friday for Easter weekend. So we are showing you how to make it now. I don't have a recipe, and hopefully I can have one soon up on the site. Okay, so let me check on the fish. Follow me. I know I keep moving around. All right. So it's been about two boiling twice now. Let's see. All right. So I just tasted it. We are good to go. Um, all right. Our plantain is here. Is boiling. Okay. So I already did it twice, and twice is what I need. I already tested it. The salt level is fine. We're not going to add jacmel to this today, and we're not going to add any of our own spices. Um, it's pretty much going to be salt, a little bit of pepper, and lemon. Okay, and some oil, and that's it. So if you're probably wondering why is she putting this here, that's because this is cod. This is actually what we call mori. So mori is usually served like chopped. I didn't get the correct fish that we usually get for this, but you can also use red snapper for this. You can also use porgy for this. What's the other one? Mackerel. You can also use that for it as well. Okay, and then you just add your salt level to it. All right, so let's go back on the stove. You know what? Before we do that, let me finish chopping this first, and then we can go back, just to make it easier. That way, we don't have to keep moving back and forth. So here's the thing about mori. It's nice and flaky. Cod is nice and flaky. Okay, you don't have to do a lot of work to it. All right, we leave the bones in because that's what we do. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. I can definitely do my best to answer any questions you may have. And we are serving this with boiled plantains, and we are serving this with patat douce, which is sweet potatoes. Okay, the one that is white on the inside, you can get that at the local grocery store. All right, so everything is done. Let me rinse my hand. All right, so follow me to the stove, please. All right, so you can. Oh, never mind. Let me get a spoon. All right, so here's how we're doing this. We're going to start off with oil. Okay, this is going to be so we can saute our veggies. You can sit there. We're going to add in our garlic. Okay. All right. Let's bring everything here. How about that? All right. So add in our garlic. Okay. Bring this down. We're going to add just a little bit of the peppers. Start sauteing that. And we're going to leave some just to add on the top. Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I know I'm moving around. I'm moving fast. So let's add some onions. All right. Okay. Now, Haitian sauce, we usually reserve some on the side to have that nice crunchiness. Okay. All right. So I'm going to let this, there you go. Okay. All right. So let's let that come to translucent and checking our plantain. I know we're moving fast, so it's getting there. Okay, see, that's almost there. So we're going to move fast, guys. All right. You don't want this to burn. Okay. Remember, it's going to be very simple. Okay, so now I'm going to add in, I'm trying to move around the cameras here. Okay, I have my lemon right here. So it's been about, what, a minute now? So going to add in the fish. There you go. Okay. Going to add our fish in. I promise you all, I will have a actual recipe for you guys so you can really see the whole process. Okay. All right. Not going to disturb it too much. We're going to add in our water. Now we are making our sauce. And I'm also making a mess. There you go. Now it has quieted down some. And I just got burnt. Okay, so I'm going to add just a little bit more water. Okay. This is going to be for our sauce. Put this aside. If I tell you guys we're about 60% done, would you believe me? Just have to let it cook now. Okay, just let that cook. And let's just cover it. Let that do its thing. Oh, let me check on this as well. So while I'm here, where's my... Okay. All right, this one's not here. This one is starting to soften up, hence the reason why we cut them into pieces. Okay. All right. And for those of you who's probably wondering why she's using the knife to do this, I do sharpen my knife often. So, all right. Don't come for me, please. Okay. So I'm going to let those two continue to boil. So now we're going to prepare our quick salad that we're going to have on the side. Okay. So remember, I told you guys I already washed everything. All right. So here's what we're going to do for the salad on the side, because it won't be Pwason Salé with Bannann Bouyi if we don't have cresson, right? So this is watercress. Again, you can get this in the international market. I don't know if you guys have ever had watercress before, but it's very delicious. It can be bitter, depending on how much you have, but it's fitting for this dish. And it keeps the dish very authentic as well. All right. So, and you can also mix it up with spinach if you like. And you can mix it with lettuce, which we're also going to do. I have some chopped lettuce on hand. And of course, tomatoes. And that's pretty much it. Now, this is just a sample version. If you want to really take this up to the next level, you can add some radishes to it. Make it a little bit, a little bit umph. You could also do like a salad with some nuts in it, but that may clash with the other stuff with your sauce. Okay. Red onions will be perfect with this as well. Okay. And that's that. Okay. All right. So now we're also going to use our tomatoes. Just chop our tomatoes up. You could use Roma tomatoes for this too. Okay. All right. I think that should be it. This is a big one. So get our plate. This is just adding the layers in. Okay. All right. Everything is still boiling. So we're going to add, oh, I have some lettuce on the side right here. Add our lettuce. Told you guys we're about 70% done now with the dish. It's very quick, very fast. Okay. Add in your tomatoes just to give it some color. Okay. Those of you who are just joining in, hello and thank you so much. We're making Pwason Salé with boiled plantains. All right. Here, let's put this on this side. And that's that for this section. We're not using this, so let's put this on this side. Very quick, very easy. Okay. So I forgot to ask AJ if he's tasting today. For those of you who are just joining in, thank you so much for spending your time with us. Thank you. All right, so let's go back to the stove. Let's see what's going on over there. Let's see what we need to do. Okay. All right. Checking in on our sauce. And remember what I was saying to you guys about the color? It does change. The plantain does change. Okay. So this fish is already cooked. When you purchase it, the salt fish is already cooked. Now all you're doing really is just flavoring it. Okay. So I'm going to add the rest of my bell peppers. Now we're going to add in some lemon juice. I'm adding in 2 whole lemons. Okay. This is just going to give it additional flavor. Now remember I told you this type of recipe is very lemony. Okay. I'm moving fast because we have to get ready for church for tomorrow. So I'm trying to move fast. I hope you guys are enjoying this live and you guys are having a wonderful day. Let me know what you're doing this weekend. And also, yesterday we had a fair yesterday. For those of you who don't know, we do have eczema lotion. Um, so we had a fair yesterday, which was quite far away. So I'm kind of tired, but I'm happy to be here with you. All right. So we added in 2 whole lemons. Okay. While your dish is still cooking up. Okay. And now we're going to add in our salt. We got a spoon so we can add our salt. And you can also add some black pepper to this if you'd like. I think I will. I don't know yet. I don't know how much salt I just added. This is just to taste. Okay. It's already starting to smell really good. So it's not quite done yet, but we are almost there. I told you guys this will be a quick live. If I wasn't in a rush and trying to make this quickly for you guys, I would have let the liquid reduce some more, absorb all the flavor. Okay. All right, let's add some peppers. Nope, you can stay. Oh, let's also add bay leaves. That's not traditional, but I like the flavor. So I'm gonna add 2 bay leaves. Trying to keep this as traditional as possible. And let's add a little bit of black pepper. May I have 1 Scotch bonnet pepper, please? We're also going to add in Scotch bonnet pepper, and this is completely optional. Okay. Thank you, sir. You rock. All right. So Scotch bonnet pepper. Okay. This is another ingredient that I keep in the freezer because I buy it a lot. I buy it in bulk, I should say. So I'm not going to break it. I'm just adding it in for the flavor. but you can break it if you want to make yours spicy. Okay. See, this is what your sauce is looking like. All right. And give it a quick taste. See if we are done. Now, just be careful when you're eating this fish because it is bony, has a lot of bones in it. Okay. So just be careful. Okay. I like. Just let it continue on staying. Our bananas and our sweet potatoes is almost done. The sauce is definitely lemony, just the way I remember it. And our because our plantain, see, I was telling you that um it starts to open up. Like this, that's the reason why we did the slit because it starts to open up. That just lets you know that your dish, that your plantain is done. And for my, let me get a fork so I can show you guys. And my sweet potatoes, you see, that's the reason why we cut them in half, especially when they're big like this. Okay. And that's that. So this is good. See, the sauce now is starting to come together even more. Okay. See? And the longer it simmers, the better it is. Okay. Just to show you. Now, if you really want to take it up, you can definitely add some shark to it. But if not, it's okay.
We have Steffi came in.
Steph, my love, my darling, my baby. Hello. Hope all is well. Happy weekend. And I'm making Pwason Salé. So definitely when I see you, I'm going to make Pwason Salé for you, okay? All right. So we are done with this. I told you guys this was going to be a quick recipe. So we're going to move over on the counter. Um, take the plantains off and we're going to start plating it. I'm not sure if AJ is going to taste it. Are you tasting today, babe?
Sure.
Okay, so he's tasting. Steph, my dear, don't go yet though. Okay. All right, so we have our plantains. I need a plate, guys. I need a bowl, something. Because it's hot and I'm going to run some cold water. Let's use this one. All right. To help me peel it. Okay. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying this so far, and you'll be making this next week for Easter Sunday. Oh no, Good Friday. Okay. All right. So if you guys saw me in the last live, I told you guys about plantains and when you're serving Haitian men plantains, right? Best thing for you to do is definitely scrape off any of that stringly thing um, in your plantains. Otherwise, you'll be talked about, especially if you're dealing with traditional Haitian men. All right, this is exactly what I was talking about. You see, so you always want to make sure that you remove that. All right, so just take your knife and then just go. I know it's going to be hot. That's the reason why we're using the cold water. Okay, remove it as much as possible that you don't want to be talked about. And I am also burning. Rinse it off. Make sure your plantain is nice and pretty. Put your plantains here. Tell me if this doesn't look like a traditional Haitian dish. Babe, what do you think?
Definitely looking,
It,
starting to look like it.
I know, right? So you want to do the same thing with your potatoes. And this is hot. This is hot. All right. Normally I would have it under the water. So this is labor of love, guys.
Should have put that out of the water.
Yeah, I know, but the noise. I hope you guys are enjoying me burning up for you all. I'll just show you how much I care, right? All right. Remember your plants, your patat, your potatoes. You can get it um, at the market, international market. Do not use our traditional sweet potatoes. That's not going to taste the same. Okay. Not to say that you can't use it. It's just not going to be the same. All right. I'm gonna put this here. Okay. So we have our plantains. Whew. We have our patat. Put it this way. I know this seems like it's a lot, but trust me, that's traditionally how it's done. And you all know I want to show you guys the traditional way, and then also I want to show you the shortcuts as well. So let's clean this up because it's all about the presentation. You want to make sure that when you present your food, it's nice and beautiful. Okay. So let's clean this area up because we're going to bring in our fish. We're going to have this here for the man. Okay. I use this fork already. All right, so let me get the fish. This is our Pwason Salé or Mori. Okay. Look at that. Okay. And you can also play around with the flavor if you need to. But remember, I told you guys this is a simple dish. All right. So you would do it like that. You add your, I'm going to add this. I know it's bones, but it's all for the presentation. Okay. No, I forgot to add the onions on top. So here's another thing. When you're serving Haitian sauce with a salad, your sauce is actually your salad dressing. So everything just gets added in. I know it seems very elaborate, but I promise you that person will enjoy it. Especially if you make this for Good Friday. And if you're not Haitian and you make this for your Haitian spouse, oh my gosh. All right. And we are done with that. Oh, let me put this aside so you guys can see it. Okay. Look at that. See, quick and simple. That's that. And then we're going to clean up our plate. Remember presentation. You want to make sure that it's nice and pretty. And you have a traditional Haitian dish that you make for Good Friday. And then take what? Took 45 minutes to make. All right. Let's see. I definitely would recommend you add some jacmel to it.